Paramount Plus or Fubo TV? Two streaming giants, one showdown. Which one really delivers? On the left, Paramount Plus. Premium entertainment, live sports, and original series all under one roof. On the right, Fubo TV. The ultimate destination for sports fans with hundreds of live channels. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category earns points, and at the end, you'll see exactly who comes out on top. The result might not be what you expect. All right, before we get too deep, let's lay out our battle plan. Here's the mind map of every category we're going to use to compare our two contenders. Price, channel lineup, live sports, features, on-demand library, device support, simultaneous streams, and delay and streaming quality. That way, you'll know exactly what to expect and where each service shines. Or, not so much. First up, price. Okay, so Paramount Plus, it's honestly kind of refreshing. Plans start at just $5.99 a month for the basic Essential plan. If you want Showtime included, because who doesn't love a good original or movie marathon, that bumps up to $11.99. Super affordable, gives you live and on-demand stuff. Now, Fubo TV, hold up, because this is a totally different ballgame. Their base plans start at a whopping $85 per month. Elite plan, $95. And here's something quirky. If you want those juicy regional sports networks, that's an extra $12 to $16 a month. So yeah, tons of content, but your wallet might start sweating a bit. Winner? I mean, come on, this is no contest. Paramount Plus absolutely nails it for price. Let's talk channel lineup. Paramount Plus gives you those hits: CBS, Nickelodeon, and the entire Paramount movie catalog. You get NFL, March Madness, some college football, and UEFA matches if you're into sports. But honestly, it's not a full cable substitute, so don't expect hundreds of live channels. Then Fubo TV comes in swinging. 200 plus channels if you go elite, including the biggies like Disney, ESPN, Fox, and even all your local stuff. ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, sports, news, entertainment, it's all there. The only bummer? They don't have Warner Brothers Discovery channels like TNT, TBS, CNN. And honestly, some channels are just filler. Still, for sheer channel volume, Fubo TV takes the win here without a doubt. Next up is live sports, and I know some of you are just here for the games. Paramount Plus does a solid job. NFL, NCAA, UEFA, March Madness, PGA, mostly thrown in through CBS and their sports division. But let's be real, this isn't a sports-centric setup. You're only getting select events. Fubo TV, though, this is kind of their whole claim to fame. Regional sports, NBA, NHL, soccer, NFL, even select events in 4K if you have Elite. Just a little heads up though, there are occasional gaps, like no MLB or NBA games on TNT/TBS. Still, if you're a diehard sports fan, Fubo is way ahead here. Hey, quick fun fact break. Did you know that Paramount Plus used to be called CBS All Access? Yep. It just rebranded a couple years back. And Fubo TV was originally laser-focused on soccer fans before exploding into a full-blown cable alternative. Just a little history lesson while you make your decision. Features. Now, Paramount Plus, especially if you go premium, lets you download stuff to watch offline and stream live CBS in a bunch of markets. 4 user profiles per account keeps it decent for families. Downside? Not as many customization options, not a ton of channel add-ons. Moving over to Fubo TV, things get wild real quick. You can stream on up to 13 devices at once, seriously, unlimited cloud DVR depending on your plan, plus cool stuff like pausing and previewing live TV while scrolling through your DVR. Only catch? The coolest features often live on their pricey, higher plans, and weirdly, there's no kid-specific profiles. So, features are strong on both sides. Honestly, I'm calling this one a tie. On-demand library. Paramount Plus is basically the home of blockbuster movies and original shows like Star Trek, 1883, Halo, all that good stuff. Tons from CBS and plenty for kids, too. Sure, you might wait a bit for new releases, but the depth here is impressive. Fubo TV? It's more of a bonus. On-demand content mostly comes in via their channels and DVR. There are some movies, sure, but it's never their main draw. You're definitely not diving in for the latest movies here. Easy call. Paramount Plus is the champ for on-demand binging. Device support. Good news. You really don't have to sweat this one for either service. Paramount Plus works on pretty much every streaming stick, smart TV, phone, or computer you can imagine. Fubo TV? Yep. Also covering all the streaming bases. Apps for all the usual devices and browsers. No weird compatibility issues to scare you off. For this one, it's a tie. Simultaneous streams. So Paramount Plus lands you 3 simultaneous streams, which is fine for most couples or small families. Just keep an eye out. Some restrictions pop up for offline downloads and using too many devices at once. Fubo TV, though, up to 13 streams. 10 at home, 3 on mobile. That's wild, right? Perfect for big families, roommates, you name it. Although, most of those need to be on your home network. Still, it's pretty generous, and Fubo clearly takes the trophy here. Delay and streaming quality. Okay, this one's juicy. Paramount Plus is kinda legendary for having super low broadcast delay, especially for live CBS events. So, if you hate spoilers or tweeting during big games, this one's for you. Plus, 1080p streams and even select content in 4K. Fubo TV offers HD, 720p mostly for live, and some sports in 4K if you go for Elite and have the right device. But live channel delay is just a tad higher compared to Paramount Plus. Not huge, but still noticeable if you're sensitive to it. Winner here? It's Paramount Plus. If you like your comparisons visual, here's a radar chart where you can see side by side how Paramount Plus and Fubo TV stack up across every category we've talked about. Pretty clear where each has the edge, huh? All right, so where does that land us? If you want the lowest price, awesome CBS content, and a killer lineup of originals and movies, honestly, Paramount Plus is kind of unbeatable. But if you want to dump cable, need a massive channel list, and you're all about live sports, yeah, you're going to want to go with Fubo TV. Just be ready for that price tag. Figure out what matters most to you, and you'll have your winner. So, was this breakdown helpful? If it helped you figure out your streaming future, maybe save this page or share it with your indecisive friends. And hey, happy streaming, whichever way.